Okay, we are live in YouTube. Good afternoon. My name is Ayla, and I'm here to another immersion. And it's a good moment for me. I so appreciate it. And I hope everyone here enjoyed this immersion, this opportunity to speak a lot. And I think that's the way we can develop our English skills better. So, and thank you for coming, guys. But before we start, I would like to explain how Talk and Talk works a little bit, okay? So Talk and Talk is a language conversation platform for beginner, intermediate, and advanced speakers. There is no corrections because the guys, I gotta clarify, I'm not a teacher. This is not a class, this is a space to practice. And feel free, okay, to make a mistake because to learn another language, it's so common to make a lot of mistakes. And but it's a process. And when you stop the focus on about this, I think you can improve a lot your English skills, your English speaking, and to improve your confidence and to face your fear to speak another language. So, and that's it. And if you want to more information about how Talking Talk works, you can go to website talkingtalk.com.br. All right. And now, before we start answering the questions, there is a way to here on Talk and Talk. There is a way to like to know the key to speak another language, and you can break the ice to start, and that you can introduce yourself for us, and I think it's a good way to take a first step to start. So, okay. I will ask you, Daniel, please, could you introduce yourself for us?
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel. I'm a software developer. I'm 27 years old. I was born in Bahia, but I live in Hortolândia, São Paulo with my wife. My free time, I like to read books, play soccer, play video games, board games. Uh, and I'm here to improve my English. So that's it.
Nice, very good. Thank you, Daniel, for sharing. And what about you, Tayani?
Sorry. My name is Tayane. I'm 31 years old. I live in Brasília, Distrito Federal. I work with law. I'm a legal advisor, and that's my first time here in Talk and Talk. And I'm here to improve my English either. That's it.
Nice, very good, Tayani. Very good. Thank you for sharing. And now, Luis.
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. My name is Luis. I'm from Campo Grande, Mato Grosso do Sul. I'm 44 years old. I am a data analyst, and I like to help small business, small companies to understand their data and make rightful decisions. In my spare time, I like to learn music, play music, and also I like to make some outside activities like off-roading, ride motorcycles, and camping, fishing, and this kind of things. please.
Thank you, Luis. Your turn, Iago.
Hello again, everyone. My name is Iago. I'm 29. I live in Apoiarés, a small town in Ceará. I live here with my husband and 7 cats, not just the black one that you saw here. I work as an instructional designer and I love to read in my free time. I like embroidering too. I like to go to the gym on a daily basis, and I think that's it.
Thank you, Iago. And Rogério, please, go ahead.
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. I'm Rogério. I'm 49 years old. I'm living in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I'm an accountant. I'm here in Talk Talks since May from the last year. Since then, I love it to be here. It's a good place to learn, to meet people. Okay, that's it. I hope you have a good time.
Thank you, Rogério. Rogério, sorry. And Catherine.
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. And I'm very happy to be here today because this emotion was crowded, you know. So I have to put myself in the wait list. And I'm here, so thanks a lot. And about me, I live in here with my family. I don't have 7 cats like Thiago, I just have 1 dog. I work as a teacher. I would like to read too, to swimming, to roller skating, and that's it about me, guys.
Thank you, Catherine. And about me, guys, especially for Daniel and Tayane, because it's our first time we know each other. I'm Ayla. I live in Belém. I've been studying English since 2020, and I'm here on Talking Talk since August 2021. And 2 years ago, I started learning French, and it's another challenge, but I like it. And I'm married. I have a little dog, one little dog only, and I so appreciate my little dog. I like so much pets, by the way. I have one daughter, and I like to travel, and I like to face my fears. I think it's important to try to get out our comfort zone, and that's why I decided to speak another language. So yeah, that's it. Guys, how there are a lot of people here today, I will split us, okay? So just a minute because I need to split us. And okay. So everyone can see the question, right? All right? Yeah? Okay, thank you. Mhm. Okay, guys. See you soon. Okay, now we can start our immersion, our English immersion. Today, we're going to talk about rejection therapy and about this subject because I think I thought interesting topic, and I would like to know your opinion about this. And please, Luis, could you read the question number 2? Start discussing for us.
Okay, question number two. What do you understand by the term rejection therapy? Well, I don't know what means rejection therapy because I'm not close about the subject because I am a old-fashioned guy and I grew up without this kind of talk with my parents. My parents never talked to me about therapy or this kind of things. And I am a very shy and introvert guy. So I think that's when you have the opportunity to make therapy and you don't do, I think it's this.
Yes. So good, very good. Thank you. And about this rejection therapy, I think the idea, I, 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 I did some search, and the main idea about this is uh, try to put the person in a situation when they can develop resilience, self-confidence, and to improve their ability to handle, especially about criticism or rejection. And that's a way we can grow as personal and professional life. And yeah, I think it could be useful, especially for uh, people who suffer a lot with anxiety, uh, social anxiety, and because sometimes we thought, oh, it's terrible, I can't do it because everyone judge me, and you can fail, you can make a lot of mistake. But sometimes I think uh, it's complicated because our mind create uh, a negative beliefs, so. And when you start to face it and to understand it, no, uh, just to try do it, no a big deal, and a process when you can day by day improve your difficulty and to understand better yourself, because sometimes it's important to understand why I feel so fear, uh, so why I'm so afraid of to overcome my challenges. And when you start to understand better about this, I think you can improve your difficult to face it. And yeah, I think it's a good approach.
I
And
think I got it now. I understand. It's very clear for me now. Thank you.
mhm. Okay, thank you, Luis. And you, Daniel, what did you think about this question?
So, like Luis, I never heard about this theme, this subject, but for me, appear looks interesting. Uh, I did a simple search about it, and I see that instead I suffer for others, I suffer for myself, like that, and when I when I make an exposition of my rejection, maybe I can discover some forms to resolve my problem or something else like that. But it's an interesting subject. I never heard about that, but I stayed curious and I pretend to search more about it.
Yeah.
That's it. I I suffer a bit not, but a lot when I was a child in the school, like almost everyone with bullying, and it's appeared the rest to some things I like. That's it.
Is so very good, Daniel. Thank you for sharing your opinion. And yeah, it's new for me. I think because this, I decided to talk about this, and I think rejection therapy. Uh, I think the main help maybe is to learn us that it's important to become less sensitive to rejection. So so because we afraid of about this. Oh, like oh, people don't like me. I'm different. I'm so different. I have this situation when I was school because I've been always a shy person. I always had difficult to express myself, Uh, I I didn't have a lot of friends, and but when I started to understand better about my personality, I could gain confidence and learning more about this. And I think nowadays I consider it not so bad, not so bad as I imagined it for my whole life. Oh, I'm so different. People don't like me. So, and it's no problem. We are different, and it's good. I think each one has a good thing to offer, to give to, and I think that's the way it's could be. So I think so. I don't know a good word to express it, but I think that becomes important uh, for us and no worry a lot about what people think about us, So, and I think it could be a first step to overcome our uncomfortable, maybe, and to use it to gain confidence, to use it to overcome uh, our difficulty. And yeah, I think a little bit that how I understand about this. Okay, now Tayane, what do you think about this? Do you agree with me or not? What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you. It's for me, it's a kind of exposure therapy when you can face your fears, and it's the way that you can develop skills and to live in society because rejection it's part of the life. And like most of you, I'm a shy person. And staying here and talk, for me, it's a rejection therapy because I'm so afraid to speaking English with other people. And that's a way of rejection therapy for me.
Very good, very good. Thank you for sharing. And I consider he to participate here in Talk and Talk, no only a English measure, but sometimes a therapy, and they help me a lot to express myself. I totally agree with you. Thank you, Tayani. Okay, I think now let's move on, guys. The number 3. Could you read it for us, Daniel?
Oh, of course. Uh, number 3. Have you ever intentionally sought rejection as a way to grow? If yes, how did it feel? Uh, I don't know if I I did it. Maybe yes. I believe yes, but not intentional. Uh, because for me it's a new term, new subject. Uh, but I already participated a lot of situations that I believe and understand it. Understand a bit more what you said, Ayla. I can comprehend uh, more about this theme, and I believe, like you said, that is a form to grow. Because if I I exposed my my difference, my fears, the fears. I can deal myself and maybe understand the correct form to solve that. Instead, mm, other people speak with me about that. So I discovered that, and I need to find a form to solve. Like I said, I think it interesting that that term, and I believe yes, I already use it, not intentionally, but I use it.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. I already speak a lot of times that is interesting because I really think it is interesting. For example, when I speak, I have a fears to speak in English at a room, and I self can understand it and think why I have fear to participate that. It's important me discover for myself about it. It's very good.
Very good, very good.
Thank
I
you.
so appreciate it, and congratulations. And I think I remember when I started learning English, and I'm so afraid of to speak, and I start to think that's the way. Oh, why I'm so afraid of? I don't need to be perfect to speak because that's not my my uh, how can I say native language? I don't know. I think it could be native language. Uh, I forgot the word, but okay. I try to speak and it's so difficult, guys. It's no easy. At least for me, it's no easy. And when I accept my difficulty and I decide to expose myself, even though when I'm so uncomfortable, I could improve. I could improve when I start doing this. And if I was if I had give up, probably I couldn't speak now. with you, and it's incredible. And I'm here because I was able to face my fear, and it's a good opportunity to grow and to uh, I think nowadays I'm so proud of myself because this. I know I need to improve a lot. I don't speak English very well. I make a lot of mistakes all the time, but I'm here. I'm here as much as possible to improve. And I stopped to think, oh, I need to speak it perfectly. If I couldn't speak perfectly, it's no good for me. No.
I totally agree with you. Uh, uh, in the last year, I I I I did Cambly. I participated from Cambly during 1 year, and I had I had a great fears, and I can't participate one class. I buy for that, but I can't participate one class because I had a fear, just fear to talk. So I think I need to have perfect English to talk. I English if I think if the people don't understand me and funny about me, if I was a joke, that are the thoughts about it. And when I exposed that, I stop. I think about it. Oh, but why? I don't need that. What I need to do to solve that. It was very important to make a to do a new partner, new pass, new step, and to grow up.
Very good, Daniel. Yeah, that's the way. I totally agree with you. And for you, Tayani?
Yeah, I have intentionally. um, I have therapy, and my psychologist suggests me to face my fears. So I intentionally did the rejection therapy, and it was so good because I see that people don't care to you. They are too busy on their own problems, so they don't care. And it was peaceful. I felt so good to intentionally start rejection and stay here. As I said, it was a rejection therapy.
Mhm. Very good, Tayani. It's interesting what you said because sometimes we worried a lot. Oh, what are people? What are, they could think about me? Um uh, I use the language process again. Oh, what do they think about my English? Because oh, I make a lot of mistake. I think probably they don't care at all about this. People just they are living their lives. So and we put this on your mind, and you carry it. It's a false belief, and just we affect us, just affect us and but we agree a lot, and it's incredible. No, it's especially for to face our difficulty, our fears in a lot of situations, especially in a professional situation, maybe. But when we start to understand it and know, do it as a big deal, I think we can improve a lot. Yeah, it's necessary, so it's necessary. So try, take a chance, try, and don't worry a lot about what others. Yeah, so good. And for you, my friend Luis, what are your
Uh,
opinion?
well, I totally agree about everyone says before. I only would like to add that rejection for me is like a teacher, and because every mistake, every rejection, you learn a little bit and you try to improve. For instance, I'm here talking talk because I was rejected in a job interview because my English wasn't bad, but I didn't have the confidence because I'm very shy, like I said before. Uh, I didn't have the confidence to open my camera and talk with a lot of random people around the internet. Like making talking talk every day. So every day I'm here talking talk because my biggest problem, my biggest fear is uh, is is be on the front of the webcam, And I think rejection can teach us a lot of things. And sometimes I feel so blessed because we can start again, and never give it up, something like this.
Very good, Luis. Very good. And I think to be here on Talking Talk helped me a lot, guys, a lot. And it's curious because I had difficult to, sometimes I had difficult to speak in my own language. And but nowadays, I think, I don't know, I think I feel more confidence, because I I started to uh, to open my mind to talk more. What I think about this? What are my opinion about this? Just to be a passive listener, So it's so good to be able to speak to your opinion and for sure to be respectful to others. It's important. But I think you need to like yourself. So and I think it makes me feel so good. And yeah, I'm so thankful at people like you, Daniel, Itayane, and it's a pleasure for me, guys. Okay, now the number 4. Could you read, Tayane?
Yes. Why do you think people fear rejection so much? I think that's because we are social animals. We want to be accepted. We want to be part of groups. So um, the society uh, uh, we were affected directly to the opinion of other people because you want to be accepted. You want to be part of a group, especially teenagers. Yeah, I think that is it. We want to be accepted for the other people.
Sorry, I think teenagers suffer a lot. And yeah, but it's normal because there is a strong necessity to be accepted. There is oh, I need to be accepted as like uh, a passion to be accepted. And yeah, it's so hard, guys. It's so hard, and it could be so painful, especially for
Yeah.
younger people. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So good, so good. And Daniel, what did you think about this?
I totally agree with you, Diane said. Everyone has have a needed to do part of a group. It's very important. And some time ago, I read a search about it, and until animals have needed to participate from a group, uh, they they feel more happy when they make part of a group. And we like a human being, we need we have fears to be rejected, because when we are rejected is a bad situation. I don't know if you, some of you was rejected, but it's a not good situation, because I when we see some people speak some subject and you are alone, is a little complicated and sometimes understand about it, but if I believe that for this rejection, almost time is bad. I discovered that when we make rejection therapy, rejection is not bad, but a good way. But in the almost case, rejection is not good. I believe that cause this, the people have fears about it.
So good, very good, Daniel. I think all the time there is some situation when we can don't feel so appreciated by others, but I think you can try to do your best and to to accept it, and because sometimes the problem is not about you, it's with others. And okay, that's okay. It's part of the, so that's my opinion, guys. So I think we need to stop to be so strict to us, so rigid. I know because I did it with me in the past. So oh my gosh, I think it's good to getting older because you can understand better the things and don't worry a lot. The, yeah, I think it's important. It's important to try to uh, to get more about self knowledge, autoconhecimento is so important. I like this subject, and I've been learning, I've been reading more about this, and it's so interesting, guys. And I think it helps us a lot. Yeah. Thank you, Daniel. And for you, Luis.
Well, I was wondering here again, and I grew up in a small city, in a rural city, to be more exact. And I grew up being rejected for different groups because I'm very tall and everyone want me to play basketball and these things. But since I was a kid, I loved arts and music, and it was very hard to find friends who had the same likes that I had at that time. And when you start to grow up, this perception of rejection changes a lot. Now, with my age, I don't care too much if I will be accepted or not, you know.
Mhm.
And but I think that it's a way to have our self-awareness every time and be attent what if we are be honest with yourselves, you know, because
Mhm.
it's very hard to be honest with yourself every time. And we have now we live in a social media day, so popularity is a very important
Mhm.
measure. Everyone likes to have a lot of followers and likes and have this sausage life, like a celebrity life, you know. I, but I think that a lot of people forget about the quality of these relationships, you know, like your friends, like who you date, this kind of things. I think something like that.
So good what you said about the social media, because in my case, for example, I'm a low profile on social media, and I notice it how people uh, worried about this. Oh, I'm not popular because I don't have followers. People don't appreciate it, my life. So my life is not so good as my friends or whatever. So it's incredible, but sometimes it's a fake, and I think you need to appreciate the quality are our friendships, the quality what are doing, and if you are happy, if you are healthy, if it's good for our mental health or not, and so to concern about the I don't know, superficial things like this. Yeah. Thank you, Luis. Thank you a lot. And now, uh, guys, I think we have time to answer one more question. I like to ask my participant to choose the question they want to answer. So, Daniel, would you like to choose other question? It's up to you. If you want to choose other question different, the next, feel free, okay?
Okay. Uh, so the number I I have doubts about number 7 or number 8. Number 8. What strategies do you use to deal with the fears of a rejection? It's interesting interesting question. Uh, I believe that we already discussed a lot of strategies in this innovation to deal with fears of a rejection. Like rejection therapy is a strategy. Expose your fears, expose your difference, your good or bad situations. Is important to discover form to solve or to deal with rejection. I believe that conversation with close close people, close friends is important too because uh, a friend, a true friend, are gonna help you to deal with fear and some close other people, family is important for me, conversation, expose, to talk about it, about your rejection is important to deal and can solve that fears. For me, it's working. I sometimes I I share or I speak with my wife, some close friends about some fears that I have or difficult that I have, and I feel better after conversation. And for me, it's important, a good strategy.
Yeah. So good this strategy you use because it's so important to share with our loyal friends. It's
Yeah,
important.
loyal friends.
Yeah, and it's good to share with them. Uh, and I think we can receive some help to deal with difficult questions. And I think it could be so useful, so helpful. Yeah, totally agree with you. And for you, Luis.
Well, I think that sometimes it's impossible to be a step away from a rejection, but I like to try to make like a map about the situation that I will deal. And I started to think, well, if I will be rejected about something, another something will happen to me, and I try to not to think too much. But like Daniel said before, I like to talk with my wife, and sometimes are very fun talks because I show for her what was my fears and what I was thinking. She helped me a lot to understand some situations. For instance, in work meetings with new employees or new coworkers. So there's a lot of fun. Daniel uh, talk a very interesting strategy.
Yeah, so good, very good, Luis. Thank you for sharing. And now, Tayane, please.
I try not to create much expectations. Nobody cares to me. I try to think nobody cares. They're too busy. I'm free to be who am I, who I am, the way I am. That should be hard to please everyone every time to be accepted. So should be hard. So I'm free to be who I am. I don't have the obligation to please everyone and in every situation. I don't have to be accepted. Rejection is part of your life. Say and receive no, it's okay. You have to. Sometimes, some occasions, you have to say no. You have to receive no. It's part of the life.
Congratulations. Congratulations. So good. I think we can't create a big expectation, uh, especially about to be accepted to others, and because you can get to frustration, it's no good. And you need to protect yourself, to respect everyone, but you need to protect yourself for sure. Thank you, Tayane. You were so good. Hello,
Thank you.
guys. Welcome up again. How was the conversation? Did you
Well,
like it? Did you dislike it? What are your
it,
opinion,
it was
Jacob?
good. It was a topic a little bit difficult for us, I think. I think that at the beginning of the conversation, I think that each of us understood different things about the subject, you know. But it was really nice to talk to Catherine and Rogério.
And do you agree that the rejection therapy can be helpful for us? to deal with, I don't know, rejection situation? What do you think?
Specifically about rejection therapy, I was saying, for example, that I think that it's something that it's happening only in the internet, you know. I don't see that that's being a real thing, but rejection is something that we do all the time, and it's something that it can help us to grow. You know, we need to deal with
Mhm.
it. We need to develop the necessary emotional tools to deal with it, I think.
So good, Iago. Amazing answer. Thank you. And Catherine, what are your opinion about this? The conversation and the subject.
Yeah, I think it was a little difficult in the beginning to think about this topic, but it's a common thing that we pass on the life. So I think everyone have some experience to talk about it. So it's very good.
Thank you, Catherine. And Rogério, please, I would like to know your opinion a little. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I'm here. Can you
Mhm.
hear me?
Yeah, I can.
It was a very pleasure moment. The Caio and Catalina is very funny. I'm the
Mhm.
host, sorry for that. And good talk too.
Thank you. Guys, unfortunately, we don't have much time, but it was a pleasure to talk to you. I would like to talk more with the other participants, but it's no possible. But I would like to thank you all, okay? Thank you, Daniel, Daiane, Luiz, Iago, Rogério, and Catherine. And because you came, because uh, I think it's important to talk more about this. And thank you a lot for your time. And I put the link of survey, and if you could, for sure, I would like to know more your opinion, okay? It's totally anonymous, so feel free to let your opinion there. And I hope see you in the next opportunity, okay?